Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider, and with me is my guest Todd Sowie, President of Columbia Car. Welcome, Todd.
Thank you, Chris. I'm glad to be here.
How long has Columbia Car been in business?
We've started the company in 1984, and we acquired the assets of a company called Columbia Car Corporation, who was a successor to Harley-Davidson Golf Car Division. So, in essence, we go back to the history of Harley-Davidson when they got in golf cars in 1963, and we've carried it through since we acquired it in 1984.
Todd, what is an NEV?
An NEV is the acronym for Neighborhood Electric Vehicle. Neighborhood electric vehicles is a class of vehicles that were created by National Highway Traffic Safety and Administration in 1999, year 2000, and that was to address a growing need and recognition for a class of vehicles where people could drive around a neighborhood or a community, a small community, and have much more positive impact on the environment than what had been used before because of nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, other emission problems that exist within the crowded communities in the United States.
So the benefits of neighborhood electric vehicles is reducing the environmental impact.
That's part of the benefit, I think, Chris.
What are the other benefits?
Well, the other benefits become somewhat economic and energy policy. It was part of the outgrowth of the EPACT of 1995, the the Energy Policy Act of 1995, and they started the direction down that road at that point, trying to do everything that they could to reduce energy dependence on foreign oil.
Excellent. How much money does it take to refuel a neighborhood electric vehicle?
That's a good question, for which I don't have a pat answer for, certainly, because a lot of that depends on how you operate your car, the kind of environment you're operating in, how much other energy you have feeding off the same battery pack that you're using to operate the car. For example, in Phoenix, Arizona, they might try to operate an air conditioner off their car, of which they're rare, but they do exist. They can operate off a NEV, and they're going to use a lot more power than, say, a person operating a car in St. Louis, Missouri, where they're not going to require air conditioning. But the same is true of heat in Wisconsin. If you want to use heat in the state of Wisconsin, it's going to use a lot more energy power. But in general, we've had reports back from some of the utility companies in Wisconsin who use these cars, and they use them for transportation around their community, for meter reading, those kinds of things. And they're telling us that it costs them 2 cents per mile to operate the vehicle, as opposed to they replaced pickup trucks where they were costing them 20 cents per mile on a gas pickup truck for operating costs. So that's 18 cents operating costs per mile.
So Fox viewers in the Coulee region and the Chippewa Valley could potentially be able to refuel their car 10 times for the amount of money that it's costing them to drive a Dodge Dakota.
In the same application, that would be correct.
Wow. And what is the range of an NEV?
Again, that depends much on how you operate the vehicle and how you take care of your batteries. But we rate the range anywhere from 30 to 60 miles per charge. So, and considering that the cars go maximum of 25 miles an hour, a person is going to get anywhere from about 1.5 to 4 operating hours out of that car.
So for a Coulee region, Chippewa Valley driver, about what would refueling for a 30-mile range typically cost?
It's going to be about 60 to 80 cents total recharge.
What websites would you encourage viewers to look at?
Certainly a place to start would be with our website, www.parcar.com. That's www.parcar.com. Another website that they might go, and I think this is very important to the buyer, if they're seriously considering buying a neighborhood electric vehicle, would be to go to NEV America and just do the key search words for NEV America, and that'll take them to a Department of Energy website.
Thank you, Todd. This is the Thinking Green News Minute with your host, Chris Schneider.